How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. I got a question. Thank y'all for joining me though. I got a question. Is it considered, or should it be considered like a disability? I know. Hold on. Think before you judge me. Should it fall under a disability? If you cute, you pretty. Let's say cute, pretty, beautiful, right? Well, no, because beautiful is like the whole. All right, cute and pretty, but you bad body. Should that fall under a disability though? It's just a question I was just sitting here just thinking about. I have no idea why I'm sitting there thinking about it, but that's what I had done thought about. Don't judge me like I had done say to you, walking out of my shoes and all that fly stuff. Only God can judge me. He know my heart. Can somebody please let me know, should it fall under the Disability Act or something like that? The Disability Act of 1972 or something. I have no idea when the Disability Act hadn't came about. I was just throwing something out there and say no, Willie, cause dudes still would crack him. Yeah. Oh, now listen. We would drive a beat up Ford and a Chevy and a Buick. So the bad body don't stop us from hunching. I'm just saying, like, have y'all seen like a chick like in a car? Well, ladies, hell, to y'all too. Y'all see a dude with a handsome face, and then he step out of the car or something like that. You like, oh no, like, whoa, like what happened? Was God mad at him? Is he going through a little something? Do he have a disability? He got cancer or something? You know what I'm saying? Is something really bad with him? Do y'all think that you should get like a check for that bad body? Because I seen something that looked like this and then still go in at the bottom and come down like that right there. Remember how we used to say that women had the champagne, the hourglass figure? All right, bam. Y'all know how the champagne glasses look, right? It is long. It's long, then it comes in at the bottom, and then it comes down. A lot of y'all built like that, and I am not trying to destroy people's confidence and all that, all them good little words that you say about people. But I have been seeing the influx of flute glass, right? Yeah, that. No flute glass. And then y'all be having the nerve to have the flute glass shape with big breasts sometimes. Shit, it's not a look. It's not a good look. Your booties be pancaked. I don't. It's horrible, man. I be on Facebook, and I'm wrong for being on Facebook. I'm really wrong for being on Facebook. And y'all do think y'all be just sexy everything. And I just want to say, but you're not. It's just, and y'all be wearing the wrong clothes. Like, I'm looking at them now, but I don't want to put it up here because there's people that follow me too, and I be following them back. Some people that I went to school with. Woo! Y'all put your ones in the comment section if you look the same as you did when you was in high school, and or you look better and or you look better than most of the people who you went to school with. Huh? I'm just saying something. Listen, and don't lie. Don't be out here lying, acting like 9, you old 10 and shit. Stop. Ain't none of us 10s out here in these doggone street. I'm a 9.9999 then. Man, oh, I'm 11, 12 out this month. But I would be lying. I'd be lying. But I be seeing too many. I be seeing too many people that I went to school with, man, and people that I know from the community. And I be like, is y'all drinking water? Is y'all breathing air? Is y'all breathing air? Have y'all seen people with like the sucked in faces and stuff like that right now? Shout out. Have y'all ever knew a chick who was like gorgeous in the face, like when y'all was in school or something like that right there, and now they got that sinking jaw? Hooked around and got on a little something. You like, oh my God, do you know how many dudes would have took care of you? You done messed around and got on that good. Your whole everything on soaked in like that. Say, hey, Willie. Shit, hey, girl. Shit, soaked in. Hey, Willie, I ain't seen you something. That whole looking horrible. I be like, want to pray for y'all. Like, well, man, what happened? This is the look. You ain't got no insurance. This that look right there. You ain't got no that. Got no insurance. I don't understand. At least get you some Obamacare, something like that right there. But it's so many people with the bad bodies and all that fly stuff right there. And hell, shout yourself out if you got a bad body, but your confidence high. I don't care what Willie saying. Yeah, I know I got a bad body, but my confidence high. You know what I'm saying? He said, at first I thought you meant Ozempic face. But it should be soaked in like this right here, and their jaws be in deep like they've been on that methamphetamine. Bitch be out here looking horrible. Oh my God. And they still be on Facebook. Be like, girl, you is doing it big for real though. Girl, you still getting the men's, huh? It ain't to the level that you was getting the men's like back in the day. Just ain't that, but Jesus. Horrible. I want y'all to do better is basically what I'm trying to say. Anyway, how y'all doing, man? And welcome. I am Willie. We appreciate y'all for joining me. This is, the Nightly News around here in the doggone street. Thank y'all for joining me. They be on that fentanyl too. Yeah. It's just a shame. It is really just a shame. Baltimore in there bit at work with it though. Say great intro to the midday. Appreciate that right there. Y'all, give everybody a pat on the back. Y'all subscribe, share. We did a midday show. Y'all be back for the midday Monday through Friday. We finna try to get these numbers up. We're trying to bring y'all a hell of a lot more news out here that y'all could use. Y'all, please remember to go around to the Willie Williams Show 7 channel, 4 channel, the Accept and Agree channel, and watch the standalone videos that we have going on out here in the doggone street. Y'all, please remember to go around here to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com, the biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world, Craig. For real. Everything is Willie poured, nothing to third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. If you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, just go around now. PleasantCandles.com. Get yours in today. Get your order in. You say, Willie, I'm still a foe at 54 and don't give a F. You see what I'm saying? You see, listen, as long as you be feeling good about you, that's all that matter. That is all that matter. And you know what else crazy? There's some 9 dimes and 8 9s and dimes who out here single, and they'll tell you, I'm single by choice. And you got some 2s and 3s, you got whole families out here with multiple children, you know what I'm saying, and they be living happily ever after. They got all the things that they wanted to get, you know what I'm saying. And if it be 8 9s and dimes struggling, just can't find them. They ain't got a pot to piss in, they want to throw it out. They ain't got them a significant somebody. They got multiple people. You say, Willie, don't nobody want to be dealing with no 9s and teens. Say that's not for sure about themselves. Yeah. Listen, we want to see the beautifuler. Is that a word? The beautifuler that you are and or is, the lower y'all self-esteem is. I promise you, Willie. How do you know that? I don't just be talking. Boy. Listen. You can have them to do pretty much anything out here in these doggone street, and they be just so appealing to the eye. You say, Willie, I am 59 and still fine. That's what I'm talking about. Have that confidence about yourself, though. You say, Willie, I'm a solid 5 with a beautiful heart and personality and very nice and sweet. You say, I know that I don't count for much, but I'm still being honest. That's what I'm talking about. You see, damn it, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, man. However you feel about yourself, love you for you. But if you don't like you for you, work on it. Work on it. You say, did I hear you correct? The Midday News Show is back. Yeah. Hey, yeah, we did our first show today. We had a lot of people up in the house. And I really do appreciate that right there. I really, really do. Listen. Y'all go ahead and jump into a little something real quick. What these numbers look like? Hell, we almost at 100 likes already, and I ain't even said nothing. But since y'all that close, let's go ahead and hit 100. Let's go ahead and hit 100 real quick then, since I ain't even say nothing. And I do appreciate y'all for doing that right there. Let me get this right here together. I'm gonna start it off with this right here. I didn't even watch the whole thing, but I said, damn it, I got a question for this doggone story right here that I'm finna go ahead on and give y'all. We had 95 thumbs up real quick. And again, I ain't even said nothing. It's 14 past the hour. Remember when we used to get over 100 likes by 07 and 08 sometime? I'd be like, got to be more kept. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe we need to go on and get back to that right there. Oh, why can't we see the number of the likes? Remember I had done said that I was in the background playing, messing around, clicking stuff and stuff like that right there. I have noticed that I cut it off, but I forgot to turn it back on after the Today Show. So my bad. Hopefully when I'm done, I will remember to go into the background and do that right there. Give y'all a pat on the back because y'all made it to 100 by 14 after the hour. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all get these numbers popping real quick. I got a question. How many of y'all can swim? How many of y'all can swim? How many of y'all say that y'all can swim, but y'all really can't swim? Huh? Anybody? How many of y'all could swim, but really don't like to go past like the 3 feet? Huh? Okay, now that we done got that out of the way. If you was with your children and y'all around some water, you on a boat or something like that right there, a ship or something like that right there, and your child just fall over, what is you gonna do as a parent? What would you do as a parent? Would you jump into the water to save your baby? I want y'all, now the typical answer would be the quick answer, yeah, because I love my child, but no, I want y'all to really, really think about it. That's why I just asked. How many of y'all can swim? You say that you can swim enough. Okay, bam. You say you learn at 11 on how to swim. You say that you jacuzzi swimming. Okay, all right, cool. So you going to jump in and get your baby. All right, perfect. You say, I can swim but can't float. Listen, there's a lot of people who can swim but can't float. A lot of people didn't learn how to float. A lot of people think that it's real, real difficult to float. We just got to practice it. You said that you saving yours. Okay, got it. Bam. We have a situation that had them transpired out here in the doggone street. We have a man who drowned. I know, I started off sad. We have a man who drowned after jumping into a river. Dang. You got to kind of really, really think about it. In the river, first of all, what am I doing at the river? Second of all, what is my child doing at the river? You have to think this through before we go jumping into a river. Now, in case y'all have not been around rivers move kind of fast. Rivers is not like your pool. Rivers is not like the pool that you got at your crib. It's not like the community pools either. It's not like the pool that's that's at your school is not that Olympic-sized pool that's at your school either. Certain rivers be flowing. Like the miles per hour is speed. So I gotta ask myself, why the hell my child was at the damn river for? And why was my child that close to the river to where my child fell into the river? You mean like a river, like the Mississippi River? Yeah. But this was in Memphis, so I don't know if what river is in Memphis? Most rivers have a current. Facts. Yeah. You say I got insurance on you. You on your own. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen. See, now right at this moment, I can kind of understand when women do this thing of self-preservation when things happen to their kids. You say bad parenting. Listen, I just might stand at like the edge of the river screaming. Swim! Do what I told you. When you go under, hold your breath. I might just run on the side of the river while you going down. Swim! I'm running fast too, cause like the river be moving fast. I'm just saying, the Wolf and the Mississippi River. So Memphis is linked to the Mississippi River. Got to be more careful. Y'all, let's go on and jump into this story real quick. Damn, a man done died. Here we go.
Now to tonight's top story,
And I hate to drown too, because I like to breathe. Go ahead.
Breaking update out of Shelby County. The search for a missing man in the Wolf River comes to a tragic end. Investigators say Thaddeus Smiley was found this afternoon about a half-mile away from where he entered the water about 2 days ago. Fox 13's Mandy Rock joining us now in studio with how rescue crews came together, plus what's next in the investigation. Mandy.
Well, Carolyn, today we heard from Thaddeus Smiley's uncle. He says his family members are heartbroken, but thankful that he's finally home.
We wanted, my nephew to come back to us safely more than anything in the world.
What was supposed to be a day outdoors with family turned into tragedy.
You say Willie doesn't make him a hero. He dead, though. No.
31-year-old Thaddeus Smiley swept away in the Wolf River Friday while trying to rescue a child. After a 2-day search came the outcome no one wanted.
We didn't get the result we wanted, but we got something that was deeply important to every single person that uses a Smiley name. Our family member, our beloved Thaddeus Smiley, is back with us. He's no longer in the river. We know exactly where he is.
Crews recovered Smiley's body Sunday afternoon, about half a mile downstream from where he disappeared. Shelby County Chief Deputy Anthony Buckner said rescue teams used boats, drones, and even a floating mannequin to follow the river's current.
And we were able to place that mannequin inside of the water and kind of follow that mannequin downriver until we were able to locate Mr. Smiley in the water.
They found Mr. Smiley by using a mannequin. Wow, to go down the river path. Oh, that's cool.
Chief Buckner says...
Well, it's not cool that he hadn't died, but for how they use a mannequin to go ahead on and find where his body would have ended up. Damn, that's a good
Even
job.
experienced swimmers can get overwhelmed by the Wolf River's unpredictable currents, urging the public to wear life jackets when near unfamiliar water.
One of these rescuers said he's been doing this since 2013, and he's never recovered someone from the Wolf River who was wearing a life jacket.
As Smiley's family begins the healing process, they're leaning on each other and the community for strength and support.
My family's been here, every single day. Many of us, when we got the call, we abruptly came here because that's what we do. We show up as a family. We stick as tight as we possibly can.
The sheriff's office has now launched a death investigation looking into what led up to the incident. They hope this will bring some more closure to that family. Carolyn?
Yeah, just sad all the way around. Thanks so much.
I got a whole problem because they ain't telling us something. What? No. Hold on. That was 5 hours ago. Damn, so that right there, it was the latest. So maybe I can go back to this 19 hour ago one because we don't know enough. Who, why? Who child was in the water? Let's just start there. Hold on.
Egg, grocery, and gas prices are...
Gas prices going up. Them tariffs. Anyway, let me hit skip.
Anytime.
Hold on. I just got just that little question there, like, whose child was it? What happened to the child? And if he jumped into the water to save a child, how did he get the child to safety, but he didn't make it to safety? Huh? Was they outside by themselves?
That you are around swift water or unfamiliar water, such as the Rift River, bring some type of life-saving jackets, with you.
So don't go around the water without some preservatives and wrist bubble balloon. You know the things that you put on the babies, the floats that go around like your ankles. I say your ankles and we're rubbing on my wrist, like on your wrist and your neck and stuff like that right there. Don't go around out there to that water if you ain't got nothing to float on.
Tonight, a plea from first responders after the body of a 31-year-old man was recovered this afternoon in the Wolf River days after he was swept away trying to save a child.
Yeah, and then it's like, how old is the child? Where the child parents at? Why the child's parents ain't speaking out?
Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Shay Arthur. It was a difficult day for the family of Thaddeus Smiley as they were there for recovery efforts. WRG's Raven Copeland brings us the message from his loved ones and law enforcement tonight.
Yeah, like that. That's a good question. Did they rescue the child? They still ain't told us if they rescued the child or not. I don't.
The days-long search for 31-year-old Thaddeus Smiley came to a tragic end Sunday afternoon. Shelby County Sheriff's deputies say he was found near the area he was last seen on Friday.
Her words come out proper, and like her mouth is like properly to the words that she's using. Like, look.
Say he was found near the area he was last seen on Friday.
We were able to locate his body about...
Maybe I need to try to speak like that, right?
About a half...
And maybe my words come out clear, too.
...mile downriver from where he went into the water.
Smiley disappeared in the Wolf River on Friday afternoon while trying to rescue a 10-year-old child who was struggling to swim.
So we got that right there. So a 10-year-old is down there. Why? Where mama?
He and another man heroically jumped into the water to save the child. However, Smiley was unfortunately swept away by a strong water current.
So what happened to the other man?
Since Friday, hundreds of first responders and volunteers risked their lives to find him.
So what happened to the other man, and when they both jumped in, which one of them grabbed the child and brought the child to safety?
The conditions of the river didn't change much in terms of its complexities, in terms of the danger. And so our divers are not immune, or our search and rescue teams are not immune to the troubles of the Wolf River.
Unfortunately, these types of drowning incidents have happened frequently over the years in this specific body of water. Chief Deputy Anthony Buckner says a rescuer told him that since he began his work in 2013, every person he's recovered from the Wolf River was not wearing a life jacket.
If you're on the water in a boat, near the water, and you're uncomfortable swimming or in water that you're not familiar with, wear a life vest.
Officials are also urging the community to consider taking swimming lessons, especially with the summer season approaching.
That is one of the worst things because dark you folks specifically, maybe we're doing it now, but when we came up, our people didn't teach us how to swim. Our people did not designate the summer or nothing like that to teach us how to swim. Listen, we had to learn how to swim. Well, I learned how to swim in Black Creek. It's in Goose, Florida. I learned in Black Creek the way you get thrown into the water or you jump into the water, shit ain't got no bottom. My brother used to just throw me. They so wild, but we did have a community pool and stuff like that right there too. But it wasn't set out to really get lessons for a lot of people. A lot of dark hue people, they did not get lessons on how to swim. I know a whole bunch of people that I went to high school with that just didn't know how to swim. That means that their parents them did not, have them out there in the water in the summer.
As the Smiley family mourns the loss of their loved one, they're focusing on the positives that have come out of this situation.
We didn't get the result we wanted, but we got something that was deeply important to every single.
Oh, he's a councilman. I thought that he was like, well, hell, he must be kinfolk because the dude, Thaddeus' last name is Smiley, right? Oh, he kinfolk.
Person that uses a Smiley name. Our family member, our beloved Thaddeus Smiley, is back with us. He's no longer in the river. We know exactly where he is.
Reporting from Wolf River, for your news leader, Raven Copeland.
We still missing a lot, but we're not finna get a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we're not finna get any more information. So it just is what it is. But listen, no, he's not a hero because he done left Earth. What was a 10-year-old doing at the water? Thaddeus and another man was at the water also. One went in. One came out. I think we need to speak to the other dude who jumped inside the water. And I am assuming that he was the one who grabbed the 10-year-old and brought the 10-year-old to safety. Why is we not hearing from him, and why is we not calling him a hero also? Something is not sounding right. We missing something. We really, really missing something. Shout out to Roshan for being a member for 15 months. He said, depends on the community. Our schools and rec centers taught us. Yes, you right. But see, back in the 80s, damn, that sounds like a long time ago because that was last century. Back in the 80s, schools wasn't doing nothing. Schools wasn't doing shit. And if you didn't have like community parks and things like that. But even so, the majority of the communities had community parks. But if mama them didn't take you out there for the summer camps and the summer programs and like the swimming lessons, because a lot of them they had to work and they wasn't finna take y'all out there no goddamn water. They don't take y'all out there to the doggone water. You able to stay in the goddamn house and don't open up my damn door and don't answer my damn phone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of parents, they did not believe in you need to learn how to swim, which is crazy because in places like Florida, like we got oceans, like we got beaches, and we like to go to the beaches and stuff like that right there. But a lot of people, they just don't. A lot of parents was afraid of water. And a lot of times when we is afraid of stuff, we put that on our children. We do not want our children to explore things because we is afraid of things. And I think that that's sad, bad. We shouldn't act like this right here, but it's just life. It is what we do. Now listen, look at. We talked about this right here kind of last weekish. We're going to keep the party going. We're going to keep discussing this until whatever happens is going to happen. We talk about SNAP. The SNAP benefits is still at risk, y'all. SNAP is at risk all over the country because of they're trying to make changes. They're trying to make changes federally. They say SNAP is at risk. Proposed changes to SNAP sparks concern among local food pantries and politicians. I need to get like my professional thing on. Oh, hold on. Shh. Stop, y'all making me laugh. Should I do like a deep voice? Proposed changes. Hold on. Proposed changes. God damn, I can't keep that face. Breathe. I still can't hold it, right? I can't do it, but proposed changes to SNAP sparks concern. Proposed changes to SNAP sparks concerns among local food pantries and politicians. I don't know. I'm trying to work it out. Shout out to Dada for the $5 cash out. He say keeping it real. I appreciate that right there. For real though. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I tried to keep my little facial thing going. All right. Proposed changes to see. I was right there, but y'all was smiling and laughing and kicking and holding your stomach and shit like that. I wasn't ready for all that. All right. One more time. We're gonna try to be professional. We're gonna do take 25. We're gonna do take 25. Okay. I still can't do it. Y'all just Anyway, y'all, let's just go ahead and get into the story. Proposed changes to SNAP. See. Y'all play too much. Y'all silly as me. Here we go, y'all. But proposed changes to the SNAP sparks concern among local food pantries and politicians. Here we go.
They still have to supplement their food, you know?
Auntie, listen, no, hell, we're gonna let it slide. Why y'all be needing color in y'all face like this right here? I understand the lipstick. All right, cool. Women like lipstick. Why y'all be putting like the grays and the light blues and the fluorescent oranges and shit like that right there in like the corner of y'all eyes and around y'all eyes? Who in the hell told y'all that color, other than black and brown and white, who told y'all that right there is what you should do to make your face pop or something like that? Who got y'all putting color around y'all eyeballs? Like just on the eye things. Who started that? Somebody need their behind whoop. But anyway, go.
They still have to supplement their food, you know?
People who get SNAP benefits are in panic mode over proposed changes to the program at the federal level.
Shout out to Donna for the $5 cash app. Say weekend survival support. I appreciate that right there. Here we go.
News 10 NBC investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey spoke with food pantries and politicians today about how they're bracing for possible impacts.
Thousands and thousands of people in our region rely on SNAP benefits. In an effort to give them healthier options to use those benefits, FoodLink has a number of these curbside markets that travel around the area. But if these cuts do go through, they could be seeing far fewer customers.
They could be, hold on. FoodLink, they said that if this thing go through, they could be seeing far less customers. FoodLink, the picture on their truck is fruits and vegetables. I want somebody to pay attention to me. They're trying to make changes to the SNAP program to stop y'all parents, y'all good parents who love your children, from buying like overprocessed foods and foods like in a box, sugary stuff, right? Why would FoodLink lose money? Wouldn't their revenue increase? Huh? Anybody?
If these cuts do go through, they could be seeing far fewer customers.
That makes no sense.
Doreen, yes. Come on, Miss Young.
As a mother of 6, things weren't always easy for Doreen Young. For years, she relied on food stamps, now
Doreen had 6 children,
known as SNAP benefits.
Those stamps came in handy. And I had a good job. I told you I worked for the district.
She worked for the district. She had a good job. But listen, no matter how good your job is, 6 children, like you working at Walmart, baby. Go ahead.
But because I had a large family, it helped.
About 15% of New Yorkers get that help. Currently, the federal government covers the price tag of SNAP. But if approved, this new bill will shift between 5 and 25% of the cost to the state.
The states don't have enough money to kick in. New York State doesn't, and we're a more wealthy state.
New York don't have enough money to kick in. New York just gave immigrants, the illegal people, billions. But y'all ain't got the type of money to go on to kick in to help out your citizens, which is upwards of 15% of your citizens get SNAP, but y'all can't throw a little bit on that right there. Y'all play too damn much. Go ahead, though. Speak about it.
New York State doesn't, and we're a more wealthy state. The other states don't.
Another big change? Right now, any non-disabled person between the ages of 18 and 54 must work or be looking for work at least 80 hours per month to continue receiving benefits.
Stop. A lot of y'all didn't need much notice right here. This is people without children. The people without children must do 80 hours per month work requirement. That's as far as looking for work, right? The proposal 18 through 64 in households with 7 children older, households with children older than 7. It's current 18 to 54 with no dependents. If you're able-bodied, you're supposed to be out here trying to find a job. That's a requirement for the ones with no kids. Do y'all know that wasn't a requirement for people with kids? Do y'all know as long as you had kids, you didn't have to be looking for work? This is crazy, right? But the proposed changes is from 18 to 64 in households with children older than 7. So do y'all even understand that people whose children is birth to 7 don't have to be trying to find work? I'm not understanding. So the people who getting the shit don't have to find jobs if the children is under 7? This is stupid. But it used to be, listen, it used to be as long as you had children, you didn't have to. You didn't have to try to find no damn work. No wonder the government, no wonder we losing so much money out here in the doggone street. Shout out to Roshan for the $2 cash out. He says some companies get money for hiring SNAP recipients. Oh, really? That's a real smart move, though. That's a real smart move. Here we go.
It's beyond 3 months.
Hold on. She said something about 3 months. Here we go.
For work, at least 80 hours per month to continue receiving benefits beyond 3 months. The new bill extends that requirement to people up to the age of 64 and those who are caring for children over the age of 7. Previously, people with kids were exempt.
Told you. Previously, people with children did not have to find work. So us out here who working, you and me, who don't get stamps, which I need to start hating on people who get stamps, but then that might affect people from getting stamps, and then I won't be able to go on and get me some stamps, if you know what I mean. But anyway, why wasn't this a requirement? This is crazy. This is some Democrat shit. I want y'all to understand. This is some Democrat stuff right here. So they want y'all to stay where you're at. A lot of women do not understand or did not understand that assistance, Section 8, and food stamps is a way to keep you right where you're at. The government does not mind keeping you right here. The government don't mind you staying right here. You can only make such and such a year, knowing if you have that mindset, you're going to stay right here forever. Your children will typically stay at the same level that you at. It's all a game, y'all. Here we go.
We don't want any waste or abuse, and able-bodied people who can work should work.
He's a liar. He's a Democrat. This is New York. We don't want any waste or abuse. Anybody can work, should work. But y'all didn't have this requirement before this time for people who had children who was able-bodied and who could work. If they was spreading their goddamn legs, they could work. If they was opening up that monkey and getting peed in, they could work. Go ahead.
Can work, should work. Almost all of them are doing that right now. Far beyond. The cuts go far beyond that.
Almost all of who doing that. I know them old ain't looking for no damn jobs.
The work requirements are designed to be an excuse to cut SNAP.
Now listen to that right there. The work requirements is an excuse to cut SNAP. He just told us that the majority of the people who is on SNAPs is out looking for work 80 hours a week. Well, 80 hours a month. He want to tell us that the females who was not required to look for jobs has been looking for jobs as if they was under these requirements. You want us to believe that, Flashy, right there? Huh? You play too much. Don't do it like that.
Because when you're looking for work, when you can't drive your car, when your kids are sick, they can take one day where your kids are sick and you stay home and then cut you off.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You say, Willie, when I was in college, I was required to work 20 hours a week when my jobless uncle didn't have to work at all. Say, I certified in the summer so I wouldn't be lying. Say, loophole till I graduated. For real, though. You got to do what you got to do out here in the doggone street. Did y'all just hear him lie to us?
They can take one day where your kids are sick and you stay home and then cut you off.
One day, kids sick, stay home. They gonna cut y'all stamps. Really?
Nothing is set in stone yet, but there are concerns these changes will mean fewer people qualify for SNAP, and that will surely put more pressure on the 250 plus food pantries in our area.
It will put pressure on the food pantries if SNAP benefits get cut. And we supposed to feel bad because of SNAP benefit, because y'all will be losing customers if the benefits is cut. Do y'all understand the majority of the stuff that the food pantries give away and sell and stuff like that right there? It's shit that's no good for you. Do y'all see what's showing in this picture right here? Ain't none of that shit help. Nothing, no. But will this keep you alive? Yes, it will. Will it make you go to sleep at night? Yes, it will. Can you feed your family with it? Yes. But ain't none of this shit healthy. But we supposed to feel bad that they would lose people after giving them some shit that can just get them by.
250 plus food pantries in our area.
Everyone who has SNAP benefits cut or Medicaid cut will be lining up for food pantries. It is the easiest place to get support to help make ends meet.
Well, the House has passed the bill that includes a lot of these SNAP cuts. The Senate is still considering it, and it's highly likely that during the reconciliation process, some changes will be made. The Senate is hoping to vote on a final bill by early July, which means this is still a developing story that we will keep a close eye on. In Rochester, Jennifer.
They want us to fit, but it goes back to the food link people will start losing people. I thought y'all only gave away and or sold fruits and vegetables. How would y'all lose? So you mean to tell me that y'all gonna lose some people, right? The food link people who drive through the community and sell fruits and vegetables, which is really, really smart. That's a smart model right there, because so then those people who's in food deserts cannot make that excuse of we can't get no fruits and vegetables on the regular. But if a chick get $500 in stamps, and let's say she was spending $400 in BS food for her children and spending $100 in like the fruits and vegetables, right? Now, if she can't spend the other $400 in BS food for the children, do y'all think she'll spend the other $400 on more fruits and vegetables, or she'll just not spend the $400? I don't understand. I don't get it. Somebody please explain this to me. We're gonna lose people if they make changes. Then that means that that picture on y'all truck is BS and y'all's just not doing fruits and vegetables. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. It's a bunch of BS, y'all. It's a bunch of BS. But they want us to feel bad. If you care whether children go hungry, like that other lady that said on the video, if you care anything about, well, if you don't care about children going hungry, then yes, support the bill. Well, I support the bill, goddamn. And I just want to watch these kids go hungry. Not literally watch the kids go hungry, but I just want to see. I just want to see is we not going to feed the children, because now we can't get them sugary foods and processed foods. Well, they actually not taking away the processed foods, if I'm not mistaken, but they cutting back on the sugary stuff, the stuff that has no nutritional value. Right? You said my brother volunteers at a food bank and he said that people be turning down fruits and vegetables. That's a fact. And how I know that that's a fact, because people who get stamps, they rarely, if any at all, buy fruits and vegetables. So I know that they turning it down. They turn down the free shit. They turn down free fruits and vegetables. If you get stamps, the fruits and vegetables is also free. And they don't buy them like that. They may buy some bananas and shit for the banana pudding. They may buy the sweet potatoes for sweet potato pie. They may buy apples for apple pies, you know. I'm just saying. They will buy certain fruits to make sugary meals. Yes, sugary and processed foods kills. Yes. That is one of the biggest the biggest things for cancer. That's one of the biggest killers is sugar. Anyway, move right along. Ooh, I heard this here the other day. Ladies, I don't know if y'all know this. I want y'all ears. Can you hear me? Got it. Okay. We finna talk about sperm. Real quick. Let me throw something out about sperm. Everybody know about sperm. Got it. Did y'all know that sperm stays in a woman 2 to 3 days alive? I didn't know. I promise you I did not know. They still be swimming. They still be trying to find little broken eggs or something like that right now. How many of y'all knew that sperm stayed in the body 2-3 days? Keep it 100. Don't be out here acting like I'm super. You super smart and you know everything. Don't do that. Let's just keep it 100. Everybody don't know that right there, and I'm gonna be the first to say I didn't know. I didn't know that it just be in the body for that long, still alive. I really didn't. Y'all say yes. I knew. That's what's up. As long as I don't see the majority of people saying I knew, because y'all be lying to me. Don't do that to pimping. You said that you used to work in a hospital. Good. Yeah. You say yes. Most females know that. No. Head. Nope. Most females don't even know when they can get pregnant. Most females don't know when they're ovulating. You can't tell me that most females know that sperm stay in the body 2 to 3 days. You can't tell me that right now. I can't believe it. You is lying to me. You say it lasts longer in us men and UTS. Oh, it lasts longer in men's nuts. Yeah. Yeah. You say, yes, that's why women should make men wear condoms before, because old semen can throw her pH off. You got a point with that right there. You say, Willie, did you start the Monday news for your birthday month? Oh, say it ain't so. It is my birthday month. But we back at it though. Listen, so I just want to throw y'all that little quick nugget. So, ladies, I just really gave y'all that because it's something that you should know. But when y'all be hunching multiple dudes, y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. And y'all be having dudes face down there while other dudes done skeeted all in and stuff like that, and the little sperm just swimming. Shout out to Winston. Winston, where you been at? For the $1 cash, I say F them kids and happy Moist Monkey Monday. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. You say it's Gemini season. Say my son's birthday was May 30th. That's what it is. We Geminis out here in these doggone street. Yeah, y'all. So y'all got a little thing swimming. Hell, put a 1 in the comment section if you got them swimming in you now. But it's not your significant other. It's just somebody that you was out here hunting. Put your 1s in the comment section. Do not be afraid. Tell on yourself. You say, I know that about sperm because I used to read anatomy books when I wanted to get pregnant again. That's why virgins can get pregnant without penetration. Sperm travels. Yes. I know how y'all player be want to be. Just let me put the head in. And she end up pregnant and you ain't even broke the hymen. I know y'all be mad than a muff. Bitch, you ain't even break the hymen. And the little fishes that done got through. You can skeet on that baby. And it done seeped on down there. Imagine not even penetrating, but you been rubbing up against it and got a little pre-cum on it or something, and them little things just Just going on it. Is sperm in pre-nut? That's a good question. Listen. We gonna act like we knew that right there too. You say you want me to turn my volume up? Is my volume too low, y'all? Because I'm out here projecting and everything. Nobody else is having a volume problem, but y'all let me know. Let me know. You say Coochie be a whole science project. This shit for real out here in these streets, y'all. That monkey is serious. You say that my volume is fine. You say I've been celibate for years. Hey, keep it to yourself. Keep that thing to yourself. Listen. You say, yeah, I need to turn it up. I'm clipping over here. Really? It's low for real? How the hell my volume low? You say no, turn your volume up. You say no, yes. Like I'm literally, I got this here close and I'm like projecting. You say, yeah, it's too low. Are y'all serious? I need everybody to refresh their system. Cause I am out here, I am clipping for real. Mic check 1 2 3 1 2 3. You say okay, it's not too low, but it's not high either. Okay, you say I sound good. You say says YouTube, the professional sound man says it's good or says it's great. I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer so it can go ahead on and capture me right here too. Can y'all hear me better now? You say you loud and clear on my phone and TV. Okay. Let me see if I can hear myself. Hold on. Okay. Let me see if I can hear myself. Hold on. I hear myself fine. I don't understand. But let me see if I can hear myself. Hold on. I hear myself fine. I don't understand. I guess so. I guess I'm low. Shout out to Winston for the $1 cash shop. He said the sound is good. He said I've been around the corner. Laugh out loud. Appreciate you being back around here, and I'm glad that you sound good and you feel good. That's what's up. You say that you sound on 30. You say their device isn't loud. You say I hear you just fine. A little louder now because and I got it like right here, like. Although I be moving around and stuff like that right there, but I try to project my voice when I'm moving away from it. You know what I'm saying? You say bring the mic closer. I can't have it like right up on me like that right there. I can't have it right up on me. I feel like I'm trying to do them. It's about trying to do something to me. You know, loud and clear. Volume is good. All right, y'all. We finna try to move right along. We finna try to get with the show. Everything's up though. Like everything's up. Okay. Everything's good. My mic is all the way 100. I could take a picture and show y'all that everything's like really, really high. But anyway, you say that you think they trolling me. You say you have sounded low on my TV news has sounded high. I just adjusted the volume for both. Appreciate that right there. Okay. Let's move right along then, y'all. Because I can't project any more than this. This shit right here in my face. This is a $400 mic. And y'all, I'm on loud. I'm projecting. It's right here. And y'all still can't hear me. That's a problem that I can't fix, y'all. That's a problem I cannot fix. I'm doing everything correctly. And I feel some type of way. But anyway, wait. Let me line up some. We had 184 likes, y'all. Can we get over 200? You say, yeah, Willie, old semen stinks like day old cookies. Got to be more careful. Hold on. I got something else for you good people. Let's see if I can just put it to that right there real quick. Let me make sure I put this thing on up. Okay, because I am in some type of mood. Right now I have what we gonna do? What we gonna do tonight? We're gonna shift over to Rumble and Twitter. That's what we're going to do. But I think we're gonna shift over probably like 8:30ish or something like that, because there is a video. There's a video that I want to do. There's a video that I want to do, and a matter of fact, let me put that video up on the screen so I can entice you good people. So I can entice you good people to make sure you go around there on Rumble. Let me go ahead on and open up Rumble right now. Get Rumble started on up for you good people. Rumble and Twitter is finna come up on the screen real quick. Bam! Thank y'all for joining the player. We done made it on around here to start off the Rumble show. Whew! All right. So that is what we're going to be doing when we finish with YouTube. I saw a video of them old out here thumping. I say, oh Jesus. Oh yeah, boy, I gotta go on and do it. But we can only do it on Rumble. We cannot do it on YouTube. Shout out to D for the $1 cash shot. You say, see you back at the midday. Should have never left. Shaking my head. I didn't have a choice at the time. I really didn't have a choice at the time. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, I got bills and kids too now. I got bills and kids and homes, buildings and shit. I got things to do too now. I promise you. As bad as I have had my midday news for years. And because I felt as if I have been under attack, I felt like they have been attacking me, and they done took my number 3 channel and all that fly stuff right there. I had to make a move. I just couldn't stay where I was. I just couldn't do that right there. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this right here. Real quick. We got a situation. And I'm going to talk about you in words. You mean to tell me that we got players out here? We got players who is squatting. Now, for those of you who may not know what squatting is and all this stuff, squatting is when you is in somebody's home. You take over somebody's home without a lease. You just move into a facility or into a home without a lease. Now that I just said facility, let me say this right here. There's squatter laws, and like in certain states, if you have squatters, you cannot get them out of your home or out of your property. You have to go through the courts, right? When I just said squatting in facilities, I haven't seen anybody squatting in facilities, but I just want to think about this right here. How fast do you think that we would get people out of facilities if they were squatting? I don't think that we would wait for them to show us a lease or go to court. I think that they would be removed immediately by the county. What about some old county buildings that's not being used and then somebody squat into that? I can damn near guarantee you that they're going to move them immediately. But when it comes down to your home, because we have laws of where they can squat and all that fly, it's just stupid. I would like to tell people what they can do to get people out of there if you're willing to take it there. There's always ways to do some stuff. There was a video probably like a month or two ago to where a man and his friends moved into their own home because there were squatters inside the home. And they was sleeping on shifts. They was being loud and all that fly shit right there. And the people who were squatting, they had them moved out. But they paid them. They paid them because I think they said that they put down $4,000 or something like that right there. Or what? Yeah. $4,000 if I'm not mistaken, and they paid them $2,000 for them to move. And I say, if you're really willing to take it there, you ain't got to pay nothing. You can get people from around there. I'm just saying. But we have young. I titled this thing, you got YN squatting in a dead man's house. And they're promoting that they finna throw a party in the dead man's house. Here we go.
Decatur family says squatters have taken over their childhood home just days before it was supposed to be sold.
Our Chase Howell spoke with the family, who says the situation has been heartbreaking.
We throwing a party. You know it's time.
From inviting people on Facebook to pool parties to posting videos on social media from inside this $500,000 home. One family says squatters have taken over.
It is a nightmare. These videos and advertisements are so far-reaching that we received a call this morning from someone in Florida that said, hey, I've seen your dad's property on the internet.
Lisa, Kevin, Marcus, and Marlene grew up in the home. They say it was just last week their dad passed away. And not even 48 hours later, the squatters came in like thieves in the night and took over their childhood home.
It pisses me off tremendously.
After learning about the squatters, the siblings called the police, and according to the incident report, the people inside the home supplied a lease. Then later that same day, Kevin went to check on the house and was met by a group of guys.
They started making threats against my life, and one of them told his friend to go get something, and he came back with a rifle in the doorway. He didn't point it at me, but they made threats against my life and made it known that I might not walk out of there.
I went up to the front door to see if anyone was home for an interview and to see the lease, but no one answered. A little later, I saw a car pulling out of the driveway, and I met them in the street.
Do you live here at all? You don't? Do you know who does? Are they home? Okay, because I'm trying to get a hold of them because people are trying to say that basically they're squatting in the house. Do you have the person's number that lives there? You don't? All right, do you want to go on camera to talk about it?
I'm hearing my father's voice.
Marcus says he's frustrated, not only as one of the homeowners, but as a lawyer. He says he's heard about cases like this, but never thought it would happen to him.
It's infuriating to see people in that home destroying it and partying and inviting other strangers into that home.
And as we were sitting around talking after the interview, Lisa received a voicemail from the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office.
He now has 3 days, so not including the weekends, he has until Monday to make to answer.
Yes, DeKalb County. Yes. That's how I feel.
In DeKalb County, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
What a frustrating situation. According to the sheriff's office, the person claiming to rent that home has a court date on June 3rd to prove the legitimacy of the.
So she's happy that the people who is squatting is finally, finna get a quick court date. Do y'all know that the laws are stupid? This is stupid. This man just died. He just died and they just moved in. This is sickening. This is really, really sickening. Hold on. Let me slide the way they advertise. May the 31st was the Saturday to say back to the summer mansion indoor party. And I want to point something else out to you, good people.
We throwing a party. You know it's time.
From inviting people on Facebook to pool parties to posting videos on social media from inside this $500,000 home. One family says squatters have taken over.
I want to point this out to you, good people. Look at this house right here.
Inside this $500,000.
This is what I like about Georgia, right? This is really what I like about Georgia. They say that this house is $500,000 in Georgia. Do y'all know what that shit costs in Florida? Do y'all know what this house would cost in Florida, here? This is over $1 million in Florida.
From inside this $500,000 home, one family says squatters have taken over.
It is a nightmare. These videos and advertisements are so far-reaching that we received a call this morning from someone in Florida that said, hey, I've seen your dad's property on the internet.
Buddy tried to step on them intruders and go on back there and get that stick for him real quick. Buddy said he came out with the rifles and shit like that right there. You might not make it from around here. You know what I'm saying? Listen. First and foremost, he should have had that file on him anyway. You don't just go around there and try to get people out your people's house without that file. This is stupid. This right here, it makes no sense. Hold on. Let me get back the way he had said it. Right here.
Against my life, and they started making threats against my life, and one of them told his friend to go get something, and he came back with a rifle in the doorway.
Came back with that ooh-wah. Make you rethink some things, huh? This why y'all be needing that fire. This is why y'all be needing that fire, because as soon as he walked back to the doorway, listen, you could have played that thing like 2 or 3 different ways. As soon as he would have came back in the doorway with it hanging down, all you had to do is act like you were finna turn around and grab that thing off your hip and come back, bum, and gave it to him raw. And been on the news. You know what I mean?
He didn't point it at me, but they made threats against my life and made it known that I might not walk out of there.
Yeah, he came to the door with that right. Do we got a problem now, pimp? I said that this ain't your daddy house. Get the hell on from around here before you don't get from around here.
And made it known that I might not walk out of there.
Might not, pimp.
I went up to the front door to see if anyone was home for an interview, and
he looked real professional right here. Like how he walked away from his door. Look
that I might not walk out of there.
I went up to the front door to see if anyone was home for an interview and to see the lease, but no one answered.
Down them skinny jeans, boy. Why'd you out there with them skinnies? Huh?
Was home for an interview and to see.
Fellas, if y'all phone is tight in y'all back pocket like that right now, you may have on the wrong size. You just may have on the wrong size. That's all. You probably gained some weight. Get your lives together. Shit shouldn't be tight like this right here with creases right up under the phone. It really should. This is how you know that your pants too little. Shit too little.
The lease, but no one answered. A little later, I saw a car pull.
I ain't seen a Bonneville, bitch. That's a Bonneville, ain't it? That's a Bonneville. What type of tag? Does the tag say Rhode Island or something? Because it's not a Georgia tag, is it?
Pulling out of the driveway, and I met.
That is a Pontiac. That's a yak right there.
Them in the street.
Do you live here at all? You don't? Do you know who does? Are they home? Okay, because I'm trying to get a hold of them because people are trying to say
that's a North Dakota play.
Basically, they're squatting in the house. Do you have the person's number that lives there? You don't? All right, do you want to go on camera to talk about it?
And then, I don't think that's the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix is 2 doors. If I'm not mistaken, the Grand Prix was the 2 doors.
I'm hearing my father's voice.
Marcus says he's frustrated.
I'm frustrated too that y'all daddy was in this big ass house by himself. He was in this big house by himself.
Not only as one of the homeowners, but as a lawyer. He says he's heard about cases like this, but never thought it would happen to him.
It's infuriating to see people in that home destroying it and partying and inviting other strangers into that home.
So that is a Grand Prix. My bad, okay.
As we were sitting around talking after the interview, Lisa received a voicemail from the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office.
He now has 3 days, so not including the weekends, he has until Monday to make an answer.
Yes, DeKalb County. Yes.
Girl, that's not even a win. I guess it's a win because you're trying to follow the law and stuff like that right there. But these people, they need to be put out immediately. You know good as hell well who live here and who don't. Well, I guess you don't know, but I got a question then. Watch it. They say that their daddy just hadn't died. If your daddy just died, y'all would have been in and out of the home, right? If your daddy just died, y'all will also still have the things from the funeral, right? We couldn't have showed none of this right here to the police. You say, how in the hell They gonna say that they live here. My old boy we just buried my old boy. I got the obituary right here. He just died. He said, sound like the daddy gave them a lease to piss his kids off and give them a hard time. Oh, you know, I didn't even think about that. What if they do have a lease? Well, no. What if they do have a real lease? I doubt it. But what if? Dante Isaac. So we finna, hold on. I'm finna go to the gram. Because they was advertising on Dante Isaac. Let's see if I get a Dante. Nope. Hold up, swole up. Wait a minute. I got to find the thing. Oh wait, Dante Isaac. Dante. You spelled it with an E. Dante Isaac. Let's see what I get. Dante Isaac. I get no results. I got no results. Dante. I'm thinking that they're using the gram. Dante. T-A-E. T-A. I put in T-A-E. That's probably, well, it could be on TikTok. It's probably on TikTok then. TikTok, because I want to see if they have been doing any other advertisements from different homes and stuff like that right there. Hold on. Let me. Dante Isaac. Nothing's coming up. Hold on. Let me slide this to the top. Let me go. Let me see the little picture inside the thing. Okay, it's a person with a red sweat. I got him. Hey, boy, I'm good. That boy right there. Boy, I am an investigative reporter. Put that there up on the screen real quick. That buddy right there. Buddy right there. When you got a rap like the rent due. I don't think y'all really paying attention to the rent being due when y'all laying up in other people's houses, huh? You say, Willie, put a link to your Rumble. Oh, got to be more careful. Hold on. This is buddy here. So this is his channel, but it don't have the advertisement from what we saw on the thingamajig. This is it right here. I looked up Dante. And I came to buddy right here. Dante Isaac with the same picture here. Now, why that advertisement gone? What is that about? Hold on. Harder than Quavo one. I guess he's just trying to rap a little bit.
If I tell you I love you, I mean it. You gotta get out the way of that demon. If he touch me, gon' get what he started. He can't hang with the gang till he parted. Rovers and charges and Porsches. For the game, for the work, for the fortune. Gotta love her, she bad and she gorgeous. Scream my name, got me feeling important. If I tell you I got you, I mean it. I've been deep in that water, it's freezing. If he touch me, gon' get what you started. He can't hang with the gang till he parted. Rovers and charges and Porsches. For the game, for the work, for the fortune. Gotta love her, she bad and she gorgeous. Scream my name, got me feeling important. Scream my name, got me feeling important. Scream my name, got me feeling important. Scream my name, got me feeling important.
Scream my name, got me feeling important. I guess. Let me go to the. Now, where I find my Rumble link at? I don't know where my Rumble link at. Well, hell, the Rumble link is in the description on the YouTube. Yeah, my Rumble link is on the YouTube. Show enough here. It's Rumble. Rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. It's real easy to find a play on Rumble because we is going to Rumble in a few, y'all. We're going to Rumble in a few because I want to show y'all something that I cannot show y'all on YouTube. But anyway, Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hoe yet. Listen, I wish that they could have got them folk out of their doggone house instead of having to wait on the court, shit like that right there. I think that's real, real foolish. But anyway, shout out to Darrell for the Daryl for the $5 cash. I say check email about LA Inmate. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see real quick. Now where's my emails? Let's see my email. Oh, that was out of LA.
A disturbing.
I tried to look it up though. I tried to find this somewhere, and it's breaking news and all that, but I don't see it. Wait, hold on. Oh, this is something else. All right, got it. Hold on. Oh, you lying to me. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. We got us some. Hold on. Let me put this up on the screen. Got to be more careful. Let me grab this. Hold on. Well, you see, just now it's crazy because I just saw this somewhere and didn't even think none of it. Oh no, because somebody just sent it to my Facebook. Somebody just sent this to my Facebook, and I was like, I'm gonna look at it later. But I'm glad that you showed me this right here, right now. Hold on. I'm trying to get it together. Y'all take it easy. It's a slow moving Monday. Make sure I can put this up on the screen. Bam, I got up on the screen. In case Buddy don't look familiar. This is one of the 10. Hold on. A matter of fact, let me grab this. This is one of the 10, and this thing says, I was let out. Escape inmate Antoine Massey pleads for legal help in new Instagram photo. I did not watch this yet. I just saw it myself. Here we go.
Chloe dreams big.
Shout out to Chloe dreaming big and all that fly stuff right there. That's what's up. Oh, John Hopkins. Shout out to John Hopkins putting in that work trying to save children out here in these doggone streets. I got to talk y'all through it because I am recording this right here. Let's see what's...
I'm one of the ones that was passive. I'm one of the ones that was let out of the GC. What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right, St. Tammany Jail here in St. Tammany Parish. There's 2 different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay. Today, what I want to talk about is that I was on 2nd-degree kidnapping, 2nd-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child, she's an adult, a full adult. I was dating this woman. This is a legalized affidavit saying all allegations against me is false. Everybody, all allegations against me is false. I was nowhere around her or none of that during the timing of the date, which was November the 10th of 2024. Okay, so I was in St. Tammany, right, and I was on a regular domestic charge, right. So they put a parole hold on me because I was on a domestic charge. So that being said is that once that occurred, and the charges was refused or whatever, they shipped me to Orleans Parish where I had more open charges. It was the theft of a motor vehicle and the domestic abuse, battery involving strangulation. So once I got at Orleans Parish Jail, all right, I have from the district attorney's office, this woman who they say that I initially raped in another parish and in Orleans Parish is the same woman. You hear me? It's not different females. It's the same grown woman, not a child, a grown woman. Okay, she did the same thing in Orleans Parish, right? Correct. I'm about to show you how the system is corrupted. Okay, she did this, right? Saying all allegations against me is false, and she even saying it. You know, she let her know the truth that I never did this to her. I never hit her. I was nowhere around her. Nothing. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying she put a grape charge out on him because she thought he was dealing with somebody else. It can happen. Yes, it can.
Another thing too, once I got into Orleans Parish, I was there for like a month or something like that. Okay, a lot went on as that time progressed. Okay, if you was an innocent person and you know the judges and DA know that this person is saying that all the charges that you're on that you did not do, why was you still in jail? Louisiana have the highest incarceration rate in the world for putting black people away. Yes, at the end of the day, in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying?
Ain't that what we've been saying for the longest? Typically, when the young boys, they is growing up, they typically go to the streets to help out their mama. Typically, when it's a single father and he have daughters, the daughters don't go out and sell monkey to help out their daddy. He said his old boy got killed when he was 7. His mama was a single mama raising 4 boys, and he had to go out and help his mama.
My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today.
He got now. If he is being truthful, this is effed up. Yes, I'm in agreement with that.
That is not who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day, that people don't understand that they see that I'm armed and dangerous. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meek Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy, Donald Trump. I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Antoine Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy, how could I threaten you with a shank? You can't come around me. You're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you.
Ooh, buddy, putting it out there. Hey, I believe him with that right there now.
Because if they just let you on a till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that? Like,
he got a good point.
You flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me. And I want to let the media know that from the straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course they gonna believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name.
That's her name. I think it say Diamond White or something like that right there. Domestic abuse, something. I don't know. Contact release form, request to speak with a assigned assistant district attorney.
This is the charge, domestic abuse discrimination. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why would I, in Orleans Parish, why was I even in jail?
He got that paperwork with him. Do y'all even understand he escaped? Well, he didn't say escaped. He was let out. that he took his paperwork with him, that's some smart-ish.
That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove their innocence. That's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff, Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this, and telling St. Tammany if they can't get me, St. Tammany gonna get me. You see what I'm saying? Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case.
Behind a woman. What I had done told y'all. Behind that monkey, we end up in prison, jail, dead, picture on the t-shirt, hurt, in the hospital, anything. Behind a woman. Go ahead, though.
That's trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for the media. I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran. You feel me? I'm a grown man. I have kids. I have a mother. I have a baby mother, a child, my children mother. Like it's a lot going on. And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish.
He got a whole jumpsuit on. He got a watch on and everything. He got a little thing around his neck, so he dressed to impress out here for the old. But listen, I can believe some of the stuff that he's saying.
St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes in the world. And I'm asking for help. There's a lot of corruption. There's killings, all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing. In the state of Louisiana, this is something that needs to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they handling cases? Why Antoine Massey was in jail if the woman, the victim, the grown woman, not a child, the grown woman stated that he never raped her, he never beat her, he was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated.
And it's legally stamped. This is stamped. This is a notary, right? Well, this is a received stamp. Domestic abuse battery INV something. November the 10th, 2020 to 4. 2020 to 4, the date of birth. Oh, 1992. Oh, so that's his birth. All right, go ahead.
So I'm asking please for help. Young boy, Meek Mills, people, LBL.
You better off asking the Kardashian girl and what is the other? Man, listen. Talk to Kim Kardashian. Kim and what is the other singer lady who was on the video with Ray J that used to go damn it, I think the one who went with Wiz Khalifa, Amber Rose. Is it Amber? Yeah. Damn, you better reach out to Amber Rose and the Kardashian.
You know what I'm saying? People that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne.
Lil Boosie.
Donald Trump. Please, I'm asking for help.
He asked the president, bitch, I need your support. Ooh. Listen. Whether he's lying or not, I think whoever takes on his case can really blow up. I think if you're trying to get your name out there as an old lawyer or something like that right there, you're trying to be in the limelight, you're trying to get your likes and your shares up, you might want to look into his case.
You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all please to come help.
The one thing about it is you're still going to do time for escaping now. Now they're not just going to let you go. Even if you is found innocent of the things that you is discussing, because you did leave. You said that you didn't escape, you was let out. But you did leave the facility, so that's a charge in itself. So whatever happens, they still gonna hold you for the leaving part.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm asking the world to let y'all know I'm not a raper, man. I'm not none of that. None of that. I'm a good person. I am a father that want to be in my children's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let the younger youth know that going down the route of trying to be a street person is not the route. Wow. That's what type of person I am. Yes, I was lied on. They made certain lie on me. All the guys they picked me. for him to lie on. I'm not saying Sterling a bad guy, but why did you pick me to lie on, bro? It's bigger than Sterling.
I can believe, yep.
I don't know why they picked me for him to lie on, but I never threatened Sterling, never. How could I threaten Sterling or hurt Sterling? He cannot come on and sit with me without a deputy being present.
That's a real good point. But then the other part is they can always say, because it was a lot of females who allegedly helped y'all leave. Like you say, he didn't escape, to help y'all leave. So if because the females there, they are deputies, right? So one of the females could have let them in to go ahead on and be, for you to threaten them. But I don't know. Keep it going.
My name is Antoine Madison. I'm asking for help. I was one of the ones that was let out Orleans Parish jail.
Let out. He keeps saying let out.
On May the 16th or May the 15th, 2025. So please, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, Lil Wayne, please help me. Lil Wayne, this is Big Antoine's son that's talking right now. I'm Lil Antoine. I was in your mama wedding when she married Rabbit. I was the ring boy, Lil Wayne.
Oh, he know Wayne? Oh, snap. When Lil Wayne mama married Rabbit, he was the ring boy? I got to back that up. Hold on. Whoa. So he know Wayne.
25. So please, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, Lil Wayne, please help me. Lil Wayne, this is Big Antoine's son that's talking right now. I'm
Big Antoine's son. So his daddy was somebody. Okay.
Antoine, I was in your mama wedding when she married Rabbit. I was the ring boy, Lil Wayne. Please help me, bro.
Man, where Wayne at right now, dog? Where is Wayne at right now? Listen. I can believe a lot of what he's saying just due to the fact of the justice system is corrupt. The prisons is corrupt. There's a lot of things that goes on behind them bars that regular people have no idea that's going on behind bars. And a lot of times when people get locked away, society forgets about them, and they just assume that everybody who is behind bars and everybody who has gotten convicted is guilty. I've been saying it for the longest. They're not all guilty. A lot of times you have to take a plea because of somebody coming to you for life. Oh, well, you could take these 3 years, or you could take it to the door without any proper representation and face life. What you want to do? You gonna take them 3? Oh, you gonna take them 3? I promise you're gonna take them 3. And a lot of times when you take them 3, you done already been down for like a good year, a year and a half and shit like that. So you only got a year and a half to go. Oh, you gonna take them 3? I promise you that right there. You ain't gonna take shit to the door, especially when you don't have the money to fight it. You say, Willie, he lying now, Wayne. Wait. Willie, he lying now. Wayne was dead before 2000. He born in 1992. You say Wayne did, or is you trying to say Wayne daddy? Because he didn't say Wayne daddy. He didn't say Wayne daddy at all. He said Lil Wayne mama. When his mama got married to Rabbit. Okay, you say Rabbit is Wayne's stepfather, who was a kingpin. Oh, all right. Because I don't think that he would have just said, remember me? I was the ring boy at your mama. I don't think that he would have just made that part up. Do they still get strikes? Who out here giving strikes? You say y'all forgot Trump had done pardoned Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. That's a fact. Rabbit died after 2000. Oh man. Okay. And she off Earth too? How you get a street named Rabbit? He was probably fast. He was probably fast. Hell, I like his story. I want to see what comes from behind this, but I just want to say, a lot of times when the public hears inmates or convicts or people in jail saying that things is really, really bad behind bars, we don't care. Until it's one of us who get locked up, and then we realize, damn, they wasn't lying, or that person wasn't lying. You say, Willie, he watched Lil Wayne and his own dad get killed in front of him at 10. Oh, so Lil Wayne dad, see, because I have the video of his auntie, which I'm going to play the video when we go around here to Rumble. I'm going to play that video of his auntie who tells about he saw his daddy get killed in front of him at 7 years old. But I didn't know that Lil Wayne and his dad, well, Lil Wayne's dad and his dad was together. Oh, wow. Got to be more careful. All right, move right along. I ain't gonna even hold you. Oh, that was just a beautiful one right there. Ooh, I wonder if that gonna make the headline news. I wonder, is that gonna be top news out here in these streets? Is that gonna go national? Because it is about one of the let goers or the escapees, whichever title that you want to put on them out here in the doggone street. But the one thing about it is, regardless of what happens with him, he's going to serve time for escaping. I want y'all to understand that right there. Even if they find out him being incarcerated, he should have not been incarcerated for the things that he don't think that he should have been incarcerated for. Even if that comes out to be true, he still was released. Huh? You say, Willie, his story will be 15 seconds on the news. And that's a doggone shame. Somebody gonna push this shit all the way up under the rug. Listen, if the celebrities don't get a hold of this right here, if not one celebrity talks about this and push this, it's really gonna be pushed under the rug. Say, Willie, Derrick Groves has a story behind him as well. Groves' grandmother was killed by the police. Oh, yeah. Yep, you absolutely correct. We talked about that right there. Derrick Groves' grandmother was killed by a cop who had to put a hit out on him. Yeah, it's some shit going on in Louisiana, boy. I promise you. All right, y'all. So what we finna do now, give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the show on YouTube. We finna cross over. We finna cut off YouTube, and we finna keep the party going over here on Rumble. Is y'all ready for that right there? We finna keep the party going on Rumble. So as we close out on YouTube, players, prostate cancer awareness around here in these streets says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player, but we is finna to continue the show on Twitter. Twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show, and Rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all for already being over there. We just finna go ahead on the close on out over here on YouTube. And if you want to find Rumble, the link is down there in the description. You can find Rumble. You say, Willie, if he was not supposed to be in jail, he would not be punished for escaping. The case would be thrown out of all charges. You say it's called fruit of the poison tree. Oh, so they would not hold him accountable for escaping. Okay, well, being let go. I'm just asking, but all right, that's something that I didn't know. Appreciate that right there. Hold up. The fruit of a poison tree. I like that right there. Fruit of poison. I'm trying to write this thing down. Poison tree. I gotta look into that right there. So listen, y'all, we still rocking We still live. If y'all want to watch the rest of what we finna do tonight, you got to go around here to Rumble and or Twitter. Rumble and or Twitter. If you don't like Rumble, you can go to Twitter right now and watch a player on Twitter, The Willie Williams Show. You say, nope, release. Oh, okay. Damn. That's some good information right there. For real, for real. So, y'all, I'm closing